Hi, my name is Tina, and I'm under house arrest. My parents did not like what they found out about me, and now I can't go out. Listen to my story to the end. It's very important. My parents are very strict. They don't let me do a lot of things, like wear short skirts or go dancing. Mom and Dad think that it's not going to do any good for me. When I was little, I listened to them unconditionally, and I always did everything my parents told me to do. I did not play with friends. I did not eat junk food. I dressed very modestly. In general, I was an ideal daughter. But time went on. All my classmates discussed adult movies, ate fast food, dressed and acted as they pleased. But I still walked around in my school uniform and kept quiet, lest my parents find out and think that I was associating, in their opinion, with someone who was not a good influence for me. It upset me a lot. I looked at my more liberated classmates, and I really wanted to be in their company. After all, it's fun, but for me, it was taboo. Once I asked my mom for permission to go to the movies with the girls from my class, but my mom started yelling at me hysterically. My mom said it wasn't allowed. What kind of movies there are in the cinema these days? All are immoral, and I had to obey all the conditions and rules, as long as she and Dad fed me and I lived under their roof. At that moment, I realized that if I continued to listen to them, I would die of boredom. And I decided. You'll find out what I decided in a minute. But in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you click the bell so you'll know when there's a new video coming out. So, I took out all my pocket money that I have been saving for months and bought a lot of cosmetics, a stylish dress, and special things for hairstyling. The next day, I came to school so beautiful. I was hardly recognized. All the fashionistas in our class wanted to be friends with me now. And the guys were astonished and complimented me. And at the end of the day, the best-looking boy of the school asked me out. I was thrilled. I really wanted to share this joy with someone. But I could not tell my parents. So I started to cheat. To school, I dressed as they said. A long skirt, 2 pigtails, a sweater, and ugly shoes. But at school, I took off this horror and again went in a miniskirt and a short top. This went on for a few months. I became very friendly with the girls, started dating my boyfriend, went to the movies that I was forbidden to see, and started eating fast food and sweets that were out of the question before. And on my doorstep, I dressed back into a modest outfit, washed off my makeup, braided my hair, and, with my face down, went to my room to do my homework with a sad expression. But no matter how hard I tried, my parents began to suspect something. I don't know what caused it. Most likely my contented and happy face. I denied it for a long time. Until one day, my mom found boxes in the attic, where I hid my revealing outfits and cosmetics. It became a verdict for me. My parents rushed to school when they saw the boxes, and there I was, dressed in my shortest dress ever, kissing my boyfriend. It was the worst day of my life. There was a huge scandal. My parents said that I have become unmanageable, as I did not listen to them. They took me away from school and put me under house arrest. They even took me to see a psychiatrist. Can you imagine? Now I'm sitting in my room, under house arrest, homeschooled. It's unbearable. It's worse than prison. I'm not allowed to communicate with my classmates. My phone and tablet were taken away from me. They put restrictions on my computer. I can't access social networks. And I decided that I couldn't take it anymore. I packed my things in my backpack and decided to run away. I don't know where. I don't have much money. I'm going to take the next bus, and I'm going to leave. How else am I going to solve this problem? I don't know. Do you have any advice for me? Because I'm not sure if I can handle it. Write me.
Hello, I'm Kate, and I want to tell you something important. I'm in the 9th grade and have recently moved to a new school because I wanted to play basketball professionally since I was a little girl. No one took my passion for basketball serious, but Dad was very supportive. And now I'm studying at the school where his best friend works as a basketball coach. It's difficult for me because there are only boys on the team, but I have already proved to everyone that I play basketball just as good as they do. But I can't get along with the team captain, Zachary. He doesn't take me seriously. He's always taunting me and getting on my nerves, but I can handle it. I just got a friend the other day at school, Mindy. Everyone at school avoided her, but I like to hang out with her. She always reserved a seat for me in the cafeteria and gave me small, cute presents. It was so nice. But there came a moment when I really regretted that Mindy and I had become so close. Before I continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you've clicked on the bell button so you'll be notified when a new video comes out. One weekend, Mindy and I were walking in the city park. Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice behind me. Looking around, I saw Zachary, who was riding on a swing. A minute before, Mindy ran out to buy us juice, and she didn't see Zachary. I hesitantly approached him. "Hey, basketball player, how are ya?" Zachary looked at me mockingly as he continued to swing. "Never been better," I answered dryly. Suddenly, Zachary pushed hard off the ground and flew on the swing right at me. I barely had time to divert. "Are you out of your mind?" I yelled. And then Zachary, laughing, suddenly grabbed me by the waist and sat me next to him on a swing. He put one arm around my shoulders so I didn't fly away. And with my hands, I grabbed the rope that held the swings in place. Sitting so close to Zachary was unusual and felt nice. The pungent scent of his perfume, his hot breath, his eyes were very beautiful. I hadn't noticed that before. "Hey, lovebirds, you comfortable there?" Mindy looked at me ironically. Oh, stupid situation. Mindy knows that Zachary and I are practically enemies, and now Zachary abruptly stopped the swing with his foot. And if he had not helped me, I would have definitely fallen out. He helped me to go down without letting go of my hand. Mindy kept her eyes on us. "Kate, let's go," she called coldly to me. But Zachary continued to hold my hand tightly. "Go, Mindy. Kate and I want to hang out together," he casually said to her. And Mindy's eyes literally turned black with anger. "What do you think you're doing, smart guy? Are you trying to steal my friend from me?" She slowly approached us with her fists clenched. "Look, I know exactly what you're doing, Mindy. I fell for those innocent eyes once, and I won't fall again." What? Zachary dated Mindy? But she said she didn't know him. "You dated every popular guy at school. And there was a time you and me used to. And I believed you. You're all fake, Mindy. Get out of here." Mindy pursed her lips, turned abruptly, and walked away. I was in complete shock. A couple of minutes ago, Zachary was my worst enemy and Mindy was my best friend, and now Everything is upside down. Why are you doing this to her? I was indignant. Zachary pulled me to him and hugged me. Stay away from her, Kate. She's a terrible person. Nobody's friends with her. You're with me now, and I won't let her hurt you. I started dating Zachary. Everyone on the team immediately noticed a change in our relationship. We went to trainings together, walked from school together. Sometimes we hung out in the library doing homework. Mindy was avoiding me, and slowly the whole unpleasant situation began to be forgotten. In a couple of weeks, the state basketball championship was coming up, and our team was competing. After school, Zachary and I were training long hours. The day before the competition, training dragged on until late in the evening. Everyone had already left, and I was waiting for Zachary in the locker room. Suddenly, the lights went out. I switched the flashlight on my phone, and I thought I saw a shadow flicker down the hallway. Zachary? Is that you? I walked slowly into the hallway. The men's locker room was across the hall. I touched the door. It was closed. Zachary couldn't have left without me. I heard some rustle. Who's there? My voice trembled. I need to get out of here quickly, I thought. But suddenly a figure appeared in front of me as if from nowhere. Dark hood over the eyes, sharp shoulders. Ah, help! I screamed as loudly as I could. He's mine. You heard me. Get away from him, I heard a whisper. Mindy? What are you doing here? You have to break up with him. You don't get to decide who I date? I was furious. And then Mindy attacked me. She grabbed my hair and threw me to the floor. We rolled around on the cold tiles like two angry cats. I fought back, biting and scratching. But I knew I couldn't do it much longer. Mindy was stronger than me. When my strength was about to wane and Mindy had me pinned tightly to the floor, suddenly everything changed. Strong arms grabbed Mindy into an armful. It was Zachary. He pulled Mindy into the men's locker room and shoved her inside, then closed the door, turning the key in the lock. Are you okay? I think so. I'm sorry. While you were changing, I thought I'd go get some water. I'm sorry, Kate. I hugged him and whispered, It's okay. You came back just in time. The two of us looked at the door behind which Mindy was squealing, demanding to be let out. I called her parents and the class teacher. Now the school administration decides what to do with Mindy. They'll probably expel her and put it on her permanent record. And I kept dating Zachary. We've gotten even closer since then. But now, I'm afraid to stay in the locker room by myself. So that's the story. What do you think about it? Write in the comments. Have you ever been betrayed by your best friend? Tell me everything. I'm really interested in your stories.